Oh, oh, oh man. I did 10 hours today, man. I needed that. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a movie. It's a movie. 1981's The Devil. You ever heard of this crap? A couple of years ago, I saw some company was putting it out on Blu-ray, and I was like, wow, that looks awesome. And I was discovering, I'd seen Robo Vampire, Kickboxer from Hell, Lady Terminator, Mystics in Bali, so I'm like, man, there's something to these Asian horror movies, man. So I was gonna, you know, I didn't want to buy it because it was like $30 or more probably. And then, who comes to the rescue but old FarEastFlix.com, man. And they're great. Like, I was going through the site yesterday. They have a the witch yard from 1,000 years or something. I want to get that. But they had The Devil, $7.50. You know, I'd order like 4 or 5 movies. Shipping's like $5. So I ordered The Devil from Far East Flicks. Watched it. Didn't remember it. And I need to watch it again. I really need to give The Devil a good watching, and watch it and see what it's about. So right away it starts. There's a train. There's a lady like waiting for the train, and then some guy comes out of nowhere and bashes her head in, and then blood jets out of. She has like a scarf on, and it jets out from the scarf, and then freeze frame The Devil. Holy hell, man! What a way to start a movie. Then it shows the train even more for some reason. Then I think it's got to be the perpetrator. You see his legs running away. Then it goes to like a witch doctor lady. She's doing some spells and magics in her lair. And there's a man spread out on the table, and he's got like pustules and sores all over. She cuts him open. Spreads him wide open, and there's worms and maggots in his guts, and she scoops all these maggots out and worms and throws them. I thought she was hurting him, but she's actually helping him. But I was like, dude, you split this man wide open. Yeah, did you get all the worms and maggots out of him? I guess she did, because he's okay after that. And like, she's like, you're better now, you'll live. And I was like, oh. And then we get to the rest of the movie, which is about this family that runs a hotel. It's a father, his daughter, Shirley, I think her name is. His nephew runs the front desk, and they have a bellhop, this little kid named Ding Dong. Yep. I think the dad's name is Ah Chu also. So, man, what's up with these Asian names, man? So this guy comes, he wants to stay at the hotel. Actually, like, Ding Dong and Shirley, like, Ding Dong ran into him, had to apologize, and then he winds up at the hotel. Turns out this guy, like, you don't find out, like, he's just a scam artist. He goes from hotel to hotel, scamming people. I guess making young girls fall in love with him, then he marries them. Sells a hotel and takes some money. Well, that's one story. There's a witch lady, or a ghost, long hair, white dress, just like a Ghost with Hole. That's Indonesian. This is Hong Kong. And I don't think it's set in Hong Kong. It looks pretty rural, but it's the same thing. Like, but she has like a burnt, scarred face, and she just infects people with those pustules and they vomit up worms, and worms come out of the holes in their body. And those parts are great. The lighting is very like Suspiria, real bright greens and reds, and she's flying, and she just pops up out of nowhere. And yeah, it's so it's half of it is Shirley dealing with her scumbag husband, which she doesn't know is a scumbag for a while, and then the ghost attacking people, attacking men, and making them vomit up worms. There was one where this guy, dude, I thought he's got to be commended. His acting is great. The way he's rolling around and retching and like just acting like he's dying. He does it for a long time, and I was like, man, give this guy the Oscar. And then he gets so bad they just burn him alive, like to put him out of his misery. And Ding Dong's watching, and Shirley's watching. That's pretty sick. And then you find out, like, finally everyone finds out that Shirley's husband is a scumbag, and he's sold the hotel. And the end, the last 10 minutes is just the ghost attacking him. She's flying. She's like making duplicates of herself. He's trying to punch a ghost. Oh yeah, he's got a hatchet. He's trying to hatchet her. Then he cuts his own hand off. That was cool. And then worms start coming out. Slime. It was pretty disgusting. I liked it a lot. The only thing is, I guess I had built this up a lot in my head, so it's kind of a letdown. And again, I'm reading reviews, and everyone says, yeah, it's got the cool worm vomiting, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, there's really not much more gore. It's just all vomiting up, just like Centipede Horror. And some other movies I've seen, I can't think of. Well, Boxer's Omen, they vomit up all kinds of stuff and eat stuff. Ugh, I've already reviewed Boxer's Omer already, so maybe you want to check that out. This is pretty bad quality, it's like a dub of a VHS almost. I don't know if that's what it is. Oh man, I'm hot. That's what the face... I don't know why it's called the devil, though. There's no devil. There's a ghost. I liked it. I wouldn't, like pay attention. I'd have it on for the vomiting worms and stuff. I actually have another copy. I should have grabbed that Tale and the Tales of Voodoo, if you've seen those collections. I already had it. Yeah, I already had this dumbbell, like I already had it, and I ordered it again, but this one doesn't have that cover, so I want to keep them both. So I would give the Devil solid 3. It's better than average because it's just weird. Ding Dong is, oh man, you kind of start to really not like Ding Dong after a while from the dumb stuff that he does, and he knows he's a moron. Ding Dong knows. But again, yeah, like I said, Mystic Symboli, Boxer's Omen, Lady Terminator, The Seventh Curse, Peacock King. I should, there's plenty of other movies from Hong Kong and like Asia that you should see if you haven't seen them before The Devil. It would just be like, okay, I gotta knock, you gotta knock the devil out someday. But I don't know about, I guess if you go to Far East Flicks and order a bunch of movies like I did, because a lot of stuff you can't, like, I would look up a movie, some don't have a trailer, they sound really cool. Like that witch hole from 1,000 years ago. That looks really cool. I want to see that. But I'm glad I saw The Devil. Was after Rave from the Grave, Return of the Living Dead Part 5, man, anything is a upgrade. I don't know if you can hear it, it's Anarcrusis. It's pretty good. But The Devil, glad I watched it, glad I have 2 copies of it. Give it a solid 3, but yeah, actually you could skip it. And you're not missing out. All those other movies I mentioned. But Brain Dead is still at the top. I'm gonna make a prediction that that one's gonna like stay at the top of the heap. I don't know what else I can watch in my collection. It's gonna have to be something really good. We'll see. I got more movies on the way, and I got two suggestions. Maybe I'll try to squeeze those in. We'll see. He's in town with a few days to kill.